Hello and welcome to my collection, episode 45. We're used to it by now. Every month, at the end of the month, I do a video about everything I got from my collection for this month. DVD, manga, that kind of stuff. Yeah, as always, it's pretty straightforward. I take something, I show it to you, I talk about it. I might unbox it when it's still under wrap. And yeah, so this month was my birthday, but I did not get anything for my birthday, except for my brother. He got me a few things that he found at the place where he works, where they basically sell used goods. So sometimes we get some manga and some stuff. But otherwise, yeah, money is tight, really tight. I can't even remember the last time I didn't get anything for myself for a birthday, because even when I didn't work, I had money. Like from the grandparents or something, but yeah, to tell you, my grandparents gave me like $30 and it went to just food because money is tight. But anyway, I still got a good amount of stuff from what I usually do, going to that kind of place that sell used good. So yeah, so let's start with something that I got today. Number 2 by Kaori Tsubaki. Actually, I think it's just called Number, and it's volume 2. Yeah, I think it's just called Number. It seems to be a yaoi manga, and for some reason, someone scribbled on the price. As you can see, it's supposed to be almost $8. Fucking hell. Manga used to be like $6.99. Yeah, if you look at it like that, it looks like it's a girl, but to be honest, I think it's yaoi. I believe it is yaoi. Anyway, yeah, just a random volume that I can add to my pile of random volume. 50 cents, I bought it. It's worth it. Let's continue on the manga while I'm at it. So this is what my brother got. That he found, basically. I'm pretty sure he got it for no money, but it doesn't matter, it's still a gift for my birthday. A bunch of One Piece volumes, so One Piece volume 5 and 6. I don't need to say it, but I already said it before, but One Piece is like one of my favorite things ever. It's so freaking good. So volume 5 and 6 is basically, it's basically the Kuro arc. This one is the end of the Usopp village arc, and volume 6 is the beginning of the Baratie. Remember that? I'm sure you do. Anyway, and volume 27, we jump quite ahead. I think this is Whiskey Peaks. Yeah. No, actually, no, this is Skypia. Okay. Let me find a good panel to show you. Skypia is pretty sick, as we all know. I could show you any panel because Oda is a master, but I don't know. Okay, this is the end of Skypia. So yeah, just random volume. I already have like a bunch of random volume of One Piece. I have volume 1, and 2 times I have volume 2. Okay, and the final manga related thing is this, that he also got me. An how to draw manga book, 55 different drawing, step by step, it's called. Bunch of different art style and type of manga. Let me show you. It's a pretty sick book. Obviously, I have no interest in drawing manga, but it's like the third book that I have about drawing manga. Just the kind of stuff that it's cool to have. As you can see, I really like this one, for example. Let's see. It's nothing copyrighted. They clearly base some of the drawing on official character, but the drawing different enough to, so there is no complaint. Some random magical girl, but make me think of Sailor Moon. So yeah, just a pretty cool book. That's it for manga for this month. let's get into DVD. So both anime and not anime that I have. Let's start with anime. Oh no, actually, Black Butler Volume 1. Okay, I forgot about this. It was in the DVD pile. Yeah, I've tried Black Butler, the anime, 7, 8 years ago. I did not like it. It's definitely something that I need to give another chance. I'm not into yaoi, but I'm into trap, so I don't know. Maybe I'd like it. I don't even know if it's about a trap. Yeah, I have this. Okay, now officially DVD. Yeah, okay. Anime DVD. Let's start. Final Fantasy, The Creator of the Mind. So I have like 3 times the DVD for Advent Children, and I found this one. I think I already have a version of this one, but yeah, good to have. I have never seen it. I'm not someone really into Final Fantasy. I've tried like 5 different Final Fantasy games, and all of them I dropped a few hours in. Never got into any Final Fantasy game. Outside of the movie, thinking about it, there isn't really any anime adaptation of Final Fantasy. I think that would be a good idea to do for studio. But yeah, anyway, I have this. So last month or 2 months ago, if you remember, I bought a bunch of still under wrap, as you can see maybe, DVD box. And this month I found this can again at a different place I went to, and just bought a bunch of box for $1 each. Once again, $1 each. I keep saying buck. So yeah, I already had this one, but another one that I can sell now or later. I'm trying to sell them. They're not selling, but I don't really care. Like, it's so cheap. In 10 years or something, I still have them, and I can sell them if in 10 years they're not produced anymore. So Sol Banka, I haven't seen that yet. Another box of Full Metal Panic Fumofu. Still on the wrap, once again. Something that I'm gonna keep. Another box of Nier Under 7. I think I already have 3 of them still on the wrap. But yeah, I mean, and this guy still had more, but I was like, okay, if I see him again, I'll buy the rest of his shit, but for now, I didn't buy everything he had. I mean, it's so cheap, I really feel like one day it will be worth it, to keep all those boxes. What else? Another box of Scrape Princess, my second box. I keep one for myself, so this one I will sell. A box of something that's not actually an anime. I made a mistake buying it. It's the New Adventure of Gulliver, and I think it's a cartoon, from what I've read. It's basically distributed by something called Manga Distribution, which is like a French production company, I guess, but yeah, I don't think it's anime. I didn't find it on my anime list. I assume it was like one of those World Masterpiece Theater adaptation that they have, but I can't see any studio or anything. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's a cartoon or like an American production, sorry. Anyway, just something I have on the wrap. Same. If I don't care about it, I can just sell it. Talking about selling, I can quickly mention that I sold, you may remember or not from one of my old video of my collection, I had 12 volume of To Love Ru Trouble. I sold that for $50 because I haven't read To Love Ru and I needed money. Good sale, basically sold like at a really really good price, around $4, $4 the volume. Usually on the site I sold it sells at 2, not 4, so I sold it for a pretty good price. Any Magic, haven't seen this and didn't have this box before, so I can unbox it. Alright, so obviously a Magical Girl show. As always, stuff I haven't seen, I'll try it someday. I don't know if I'll do it in reaction or anything, but yeah, I'll try it someday. I do like the character design. you know, very 80s, to say the least. The box, despite being under wrap, wasn't in perfect state. You can tell right there. Yeah, the box is kind of a bit fucked up. Those I won't open, you know, they're still on the wrap, but there's nothing too interesting to see inside. It's just the cover that I wanted to see. Fuck, the reflection is a bit annoying. I like the character design. I really like the hairstyle. I mean, it is my kind of hairstyle. Very cute. Alright, so this is cool. Like the other I bought from this guy, so literally $1 for it. No better price than that, to say the least. In hindsight now, I don't know if I'm gonna see this guy again, so I should have bought everything he had. This guy was like in his 60s, I'd say, you know. He told me basically he had bought all of this like 10-15 years ago or something, thinking he could resell them at a good price, but they never sell, which is pretty surprising to me because he's literally selling them at $1 each. I was pretty surprised when he told me, yeah, they're not selling. But yeah, okay. Ikari no Densetsu, seemingly a ballet anime from the 80s, clearly. Quite a big box, same as the other, $1. And I'm going to unbox it because I don't have it yet. Alright. I mean, really happy with this box for so cheap. Like, this is literally the best deal I could ever have. I'm sure if I go on Amazon to buy this, it would be like 10 or 15 bucks. Yeah, I haven't seen this, never heard of it, but we'll try it someday. Once again, I'm not going to open them. The inside is just the DVD, nothing interesting to see. Bullying, isn't this about ballet? Actually, looking at the cover on the back, seems like there's even like a band thing. I don't know, and I'm sure romance. Anyway, this is cool to have, as I said. I like having big box like that. Of old school show. That's it for anime. Now, real movie and stuff like that. I guess before real movie, I have some fighting. So Pride Fighting Legends. I guess it's the best of Pride. A bunch of fights. If you guys watch the UFC, maybe you know about Pride. Yeah, a bunch of fight, like classic fight from Pride. Pretty good stuff. Not opening it, I mean, it's still on a wrap, and I don't think there is anything interesting to see in there. And Pride 28, IOC10, so a Pride show. As we know, Wanderley beat the shit out of Rampage Jackson in devastating fashion, to say the least, with a bunch of knee. This one was already open. Alright, just stuff as a MMA fan for a couple of years, you know, stuff that's cool to have. And now, real movie. Zombieland, you've heard of it. Big fan of it. I remember watching it like on DVD like 9 years ago. Big fan of it. I was very fond of Emma Stone, I think she's called. Emma Stone. Very fond of her. Thought she was really hot. When I was younger, I still think that, but I was really into her in that movie. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I mean, today Fast and Furious is kind of a joke, but I'm still a big fan of the first two movies. This one, Tokyo Drift, and maybe the third and fourth movie. Yeah, I really like the early movie. I like this one because it's Japan. As simple as that. Yeah, not much else to say. Nothing to see on the inside. The Chronicle of Riddick, big fan. I also really like Pitch Black. I don't like the most recent Riddick movie that happened in the last decade. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, the original movie of Riddick I really like. I also like the game that you probably don't know there is a game. Escape from Dark Prison or something like that. It's a good Riddick game from 2003, I think, something like that. Yeah, I like Riddick. I like Vin Diesel. Good to have. Fight Club in this really cool box. As you can see, very stylized. Some kind of like interesting cardboard to the touch. It doesn't feel like regular cardboard. I mean, it's just cool. And the DVD Fight Club. Classic movie. I'm a fan of it, obviously. Definitely a very fancy box for a DVD. Quite happy with that one. Fuck. My screen went out. Okay, still recording. Kill Bill Volume 1. Only saw Kill Bill like a year or two ago for the first time. Actually, a year or two ago, I decided to watch every Tarantino movie. And yeah, Kill Bill is great. No need for any introduction, I think. I'm trying to remember whether I like the first one or the second one more. I don't know. Just great movie anyway. This one is pretty cool. I already have had the DVD, like I had two versions of Battle Royale, the movie, but just regular DVD, and I found this big box. So it has the 1 and 2. If you've ever seen Battle Royale 2, you know it's terrible. You might know the story behind it. The first one was directed by this legendary Japanese director, and then he died, and his son tried to do the second one, and it ended being shit. But yeah, I found this box. It's not in perfect state, as you can see, like it's kind of fucked up, but it's so cool looking. I love the logo. And yeah, list of the rule on the back. The first one is the only good one. This one, sorry. The second one is pretty shit. I haven't rewatched it in a long time, but I still think it's pretty shit. And so yeah, it's the movie plus director cut and some behind the scene. I mean, it's really cool to have. Quite happy with this. Only one movie left. It's a French movie, quite a classic. La Haine, which translates to The A-Trade or The Eight. Like one of the most well-regarded French movie of all time, about a black guy, a Jew, and a Muslim guy in like the how do you call it, the shitty place of Paris, France, I guess. They find there's like a fight with the police. They find a gun, and it's about what happened with this gun. It's a great movie, great acting, pretty legendary. And so this is a really cool box of the movie. It's in black and white. It's from the late 90s, but black and white on purpose. And this is like the 10 years anniversary of the movie. There's three CD. Anyway, the movie, some bonus, making of, and that kind of stuff. Really happy to have this. Great fan of this. So now I'm gonna have to move the camera because what I have next is, in one of my old collection video, I showed some of my One Piece figures that I had glued to this board, but it was shit, so I took them out, and they were sitting in the bag for a while, and like 2 weeks ago I decided to do something with them, try to make some some stand for them, because obviously they couldn't stand on their own, and I couldn't find anything to buy that pleased me. So I made some by cutting some piece of wood. Let me show you. I'm not gonna move them from their place. Okay, so they're right there. So as you can see, that's what I've done. So it's not very aesthetically pleasing, to be honest. I used extra powerful glue, but some of them, like this one, as you can see, I had to put something in the back because it wasn't holding, and some of them, like this one, I had to use a nail. I don't know if you can see it. This one, you can see the nail. I had to use nail because they wouldn't stand right. So anyway, I did that. This is more like nothing new, more like an update to all stuff that I had. But this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. And one other thing I can show you is the figure that I got this month from One Piece. So last month I got this one, if you can remember. And this month I got this one, so Shiki the Golden Lion from the Z movie, I think. No, from the Ghoul movie. So it's not full. It's supposed to have swords coming out of its hand. Sorry, the camera is hard to do when you're talking. So this one was really heavy, so I had to use a ton of glue, as you can see. And I had to make this go back, trace back, otherwise it wasn't holding. It's pretty heavy, but yeah, just a cool figure. So yeah, top of my head, I think this is it. I think this is it. Everything on my bed plus the figure, that's all I got this month. I kind of fear that in the coming months, this might, the amount of stuff I get to make a video out of will get slimmer and slimmer. I have only 3 months left of unemployment money. If I don't find a job, I'm gonna die. It's not a joke. This is every fucking day I'm stressed about that, but yeah, just saying. So I'm probably gonna buy less stuff, even though all this stuff, as I said, I buy for extremely cheap, you know. Every month I spent like max $50 on that kind of stuff, and still I get a good amount of stuff with the way I'm doing it, you know, of buying only used stuff. But anyway, just saying, I still imagine I'd get a couple DVD or a couple manga at the usual place, but yeah, the video will get shorter and shorter probably if I don't find a job, at least the my collection video. Anyway, but that's it for this month. Yeah, not much else to say. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one next month.